Hey there, welcome back to another video, and in this video we are gonna start with machine learning, and this is an introduction to machine learning video. So without wasting any more time, let's get started. So guys, the first question that arrives in our mind about machine learning is what exactly is machine learning? So machine learning is basically computer algorithms that improve automatically through experience. So what I'm trying to say here is that you do not have to improve the algorithms by yourself. They are capable of improving themselves based on some experience. Now, how they can improve themselves, basically this experience can be used to classify ML machine learning into three parts. Okay, so there are three ways that they can learn and improve themselves. So the first way would be supervised learning, the second is unsupervised learning, and the third is reinforcement learning. Based on these three methods, they are going to learn and improve themselves. So let's talk about first supervised learning. So these kind of learnings are task driven. So let me tell you what is a task driven machine learning algorithm. So let's suppose we have some data. Okay, and let me just make it very quick. Now let's suppose we have some data, let's say X and Y, and X is the number of hours studied and Y is the percentage we got in our exams. So let's say I studied for an exam, let's take 20 hours. So I got 96% result. Okay, then I got let's take I studied 15 hours, so I get 80%. Now let's take 17 hours, and there might be some students who were studying more but still they will get less marks, and there might be some students who studied less but still they will get more marks. So let's take this. So now as you can see here, we have given a task that we will give the X that okay, so a student has studied 20 hours, and based on this task we are gonna find the percentage of the student. Okay, the student has studied 15 hours, then it will he or she will have 80% percentage in their exams. Now this is task driven, that we are giving it a task, okay, find this, find that, based on some input. Okay, or you can say the one more thing, that basically you can say that we have a Y in this supervised learning. You will see what I am saying, why I am saying that we have Y in supervised learning. So if we talk about now non-supervised learning or unsupervised learning, so what we can see here in this is that we do not have any Y, we only have X. So this is X and we do not have any Y, so we do not have this, and on the basis of this X we have to improve our data, we have to improve our algorithm just on the basis of this X. We do not have any output, so we were given, let's suppose, some numbers. Let's take 80, 70, 10, 15. So let's take these numbers. So on the basis of this number, that the algorithm have to improve by themselves. That's why it is saying that it is data driven. We are not giving any task like here you have to find this or that. It is automatically going to find anything based on the data. Whatever it will be able to find based on the data, it is going to find that. Let's suppose now if we will pass this data through some unsupervised learning algorithm, so what it can do is that because these two numbers are higher, so it can group them together, and it can group these two together, so it can classify them like this. So it could do anything based upon the data. That's why it is called as data driven. Okay, the last one is reinforcement learning, and the idea of reinforcement learning come from the human behavior basically. So let's suppose your parents told you that if you got good marks in 12th class or in college, then they will get you a bike. Okay, but if you didn't get the good, if you don't get the good marks, then they will also take your phone away. So this is the idea of reinforcement learning, that we they will give rewards when we will be good, and they will give punishment when we will be bad. So based on that kind of thing, we that is the main idea behind reinforcement learning. So this is the main idea behind reinforcement learning. And don't worry if you didn't understand it well. You are not supposed to understand it like until or unless you see some application of reinforcement learning. Nobody can understand it very well, because without any practical application we can't see many much uses of it. So but we will see what will happen in our machine learning course. And so in this course I am going to explain and create machine learning algorithms from scratch, and you will be able to understand them very easily. You do not need too much maths, but yes, there is some requirement. So if you want to learn machine learning from scratch, then please subscribe to the channel, and I hope that I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.